Right, so this is the headboard. This top piece, basically, it came off. The welds failed. You can see when it was welded that the metal it's super thin, and yeah, it's pretty shit, to be honest. I think to give it the best possible chance, and there might only be one chance at this, is, well, first of all, I've cleaned all the sort of old welds off both areas, or all areas, because I may have to end up welding it in a different position, because obviously the initial welding positions, they've just burnt through, just because it's so paper thin, this stuff. But yeah, let's try and figure out what it's made of. So from my understanding, and I'll say I'm not an expert, so don't rely on this, but I have got a little magnet. There's my little Miele van. So the magnet sticks to it, and that tells me something. It's a ferrous material. There's some iron content on it, and I'm going to cheat now because I've had to research it a bit. So what have we got? If it's magnetic, there's some iron content. It could be some type of carbon steel. Well, it is some type of carbon steel. It could be a low carbon steel, medium carbon steel, high carbon steel, cast iron, but I don't think it is. So that sort of tells us something. And the second is the spark test. You know, does it give off sort of sparks? Yes, it does. Obviously, I've had to grind everything off. There's lots of sparks being flying around. So the colour of the sparks, you know, that was kind of typical orangey type of things. Shape of sparks, to be honest, it's difficult to tell. I've got a feeling that the parent metal on this part, you know, this part here, is different from the parent metal on this part here. So, you know, what is it? Who knows? But yeah, there are sparks. Normally, you kind of look at the shape of the sparks, if they're long, short, focused in one area, linear sparks, or random shooting around all over the place, shooting out the sides. I've determined that it can't be determined. It's indeterminate, basically. So I have got, what I'm going to do, because it's so thin, I would normally try and MIG this up with a MIG welder, but I say it's so thin, I don't think that's really likely. So I'm going to take my little Miele van off, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do instead. So let's remove Mr. Miele, okay, and I'll pop it back together, and I'll be back.